That's a business that will employ these youths that we have turned into desperados and vipers all over the world. It is a simple thing that if we have such leadership as we had under Solomon La, under Lateef Jakonde, under Sam Mbakwe, we had good governance. That's all we require. Good life. Once the Hausa man can find his footing in Amimo village, why won't he be there? And I can find my footing in Kaudan Amoda, why won't I be there without any let or hindrance? Why is the whole world working and Nigeria is not working? It's a very troubling thing. We have beautiful children that we now are leaving the world for. What kind of country are we going to leave for such children? Now the cultists, the militia, they are all protecting jealously their children. They carry them to school and all that. Why are you doing that? Because you love them? But those you are killing are whose? Today you come from your rustic nature, carrying ballot box, you become a militant leader and they pay you so much money. That is the time you have arrived. And then you have your own kids, you want to pamper them, you want to send them to good schools, you want to carry them to and fro school every day. Meanwhile, you are killing other children by depriving them, not even physical shooting them. By the time you don't provide these amenities that Sam Mbakwe provided, that Lateef Jakonde provided, that Solomon La provided, that Sam Ogbondia provided, you are killing the future of your children because the same rustic desperados you are building up the Nigerian youth will turn around and eat those your children. Make the place uncomfortable for them. At least for me, I have a son who is supposed to come back here now. He's studying in Loyola College. When I told him to come back to Nigeria, just ordinary India, my in-laws were saying, Dennis, why do you want these children to come to Nigeria? I felt very bad. And that is why I'm doing this open letter to the president. For the love of those my children, that they will come back and feel good in their country and not to be harassed by any citizens, whether police or what, or militant or whatever. They should be free to live in their homeland. And not everybody is afraid of coming to Nigeria. There are many of our brothers who return today. They are carrying security about. What life are we having in this country? Restructure, restructure. Oh, restructure. Restructure, we want it. We want it. We will die without it. Since Nigeria started, there has been federal allocation meetings where every state collects allocation. Mbakwe collected and did something with it. Solomon La collected and did something with it. Lateef Jakonde collected and did something with it. Sam Ogbondia collected and did something with it. If we have had subsequently Solomon La's, Mbakwe's, Ogbondia's and the Jakonde's, imagine what Nigeria would have been like.
It's part of state plans to build new homes to replace crumbling slums. Mayar Mohammed is among the beneficiaries.
هذا سوق الخضار والفواكه هون. السلام عليكم. هذا مكتب سوق السمك. السلام عليكم. شكرا. لا ما يريد. شكرا ما يريد. هذا سوق الخضار.
Now, should have been a paradise. And that's what we are saying. Saudi Arabia is booming. Dubai, let us go. We are holidaying. What do they call it? Vacations here and there. Why can't other people also talk about Nigeria in that light? What do our own leaders do with these allocations they are taking? Oh, Kaduna is better than every place in the southeast. But you collected allocation the same time that Kaduna State Governor collected. You collected allocation the same time that Kwara State Governor collected. And you say, oh, their roads are better. Why did you not build good roads here? And then you talk about restructuring. My dear, I want to posit it that if you do not have the right personnel, no matter the money you bring to the southeast, you bring to the different parts of Nigeria, the same money will go the same way all the monies have gone. Build road today, it will spoil. Just make believe kind of roads, make believe kind of structures, you know. But we should appreciate that we can never move forward with this type of con leadership, with this type of rodent leadership, because you wake up in the night in a rat-infested area, maybe your kitchen and all, you see how they are stealing away your fish and all. And that is the type of economy we have. You can best be described as a rodent economy. And so why are we agitating when we have not put the right structures in place? The structure being first, the people. Let us get quality minds, intellectuals. And how do we get them? Which forms the crux of this open letter to Mr. President. I think the best way we can get this is this. We have 774 local governments. Maybe I don't know fully the number of wards, but in each ward in this country, people know people. Everybody know everybody in that ward. And if we decide that we are going to find good men and women of goodwill, who we can now entrust those our roads, their infrastructure, the planning and the execution of a good economy, we can find the men and women we can trust within us. It won't be costly for the government to say today, which I'm appealing personally to President Muhammadu Buhari. I want to talk about the system first, before I now talk about why it should be the President Muhammadu Buhari who will achieve it. As a disciplined person, everybody knows, both his enemies and all alike, they know that he is disciplined. And he is somebody that hates corruption. Whether we like it or not, corruption smells to him. We know Ribadu, yes, a similar person, but has he come into power? We are not saying that nobody is good here, but at least the ones we know. Let them implement. You come on a particular day, all around Nigeria. The same day, let all the wards give us 10 men they can trust with their lives to manage the affairs of their ward. Then these 10 men will have to congregate at the local government headquarters, wherever it is, then address the public, kind of presenting their manifestos on leadership, what they think they can do to change the place, to create an egalitarian society. And from among those 10, the people will choose who has best addressed them, who has the best manifesto, and that choice becomes the local government chairman. The rest 9 will be in the wings. While these candidates, which the people have accepted now as local government chairman, will proceed on the second round to now state level. These people have been taken from the local government they now move to the states. At the state level, all these local government nominees will now gather again and present their manifestos on how best they think that they can move the state forward. Remember, monies have not been spent so far. Then at the state level, they will all come in the glare of all the pressmen and probably clergymen, especially from the good churches. They will also address the people. The crowd, of course, will point out to those who are intelligent enough to rule them. And from there, you pick a governor. Remember, it has not cost money yet. Now, from among these governors, 36 state governors nominee, you now move to the center. And from among these 36, they will address the nation. And by that crowd gathered there, they will be able to determine who best suits to rule this country as a president. Remember, nobody knows who is coming.